How's it going? How's it going?
So, how you doing, Freakenstein?
I'm pretty good. So today we're going to be doing an interview with you, asking you a few questions, and telling everybody why you love Transformers so much, and things like that.
Alright.
So my first question is, well, everybody, this is tffanforever. He just started his channel. He's got a few videos out. If you guys want to check it out, go ahead. Let's see. Let me ask you this. Do you have any new Transformers that you're about to show off?
No, I don't. Not. Maybe.
You got something special you want to show people, or?
I'm thinking about what to do in the next video.
Yeah. So, my next question is what got you into doing Transformers?
Well, when I was a bit younger, I was like into the Transformers. But recently, like 3 years ago, like I got this figure for like Easter, and like I was like, Transformers sounds pretty cool. So I went back and watched Generation 1, and it was like I fell in love with Transformers immediately after watching Generation 1.
So, do you have a favorite episode?
I do like a lot from season 2. I would probably say my favorite one is the Blaster and Tracks episode when they're going in the city.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to keep track of everything. I've been doing this since '84, man. So it's really hard. Like I watch Generation 1 at least once a year, and then watch the movie on the anniversary date. I was lucky enough to actually be in the theaters the first day it came out. So yeah.
I always wish I could go back and like actually be a kid to watch it as a kid.
Yeah, well, it was something so new back then. There was nothing else like it, and a lot of kids were hooked. But unfortunately, we all grow up, and most of them stopped playing. So,
yeah,
like, you never grow old if you keep playing. So, I see you've got a few videos up, and
yeah.
how do you feel you're doing so far, and how do you feel about doing it?
I feel like I'm doing alright. I could be a little better with the recording.
Okay, and how does it make you feel to start up a channel?
Feels good.
Yeah.
You know, every kid's dream now is like to be a YouTuber, but it's just a fun thing to do.
And see, for you, you'd like to be a YouTuber, and for me, it's more about connecting with other people that have a passion for Transformers. I've said this many times. When I do my videos, I try to keep them raw to show you that even though I have this massive collection, and this is just the stuff I've been working on, like I have over 3,000 Transformers, so I want everybody to know that, you may watch all these professional videos, but I'm going to show you what I do. And while I'm doing it, I may screw up along the way, but it's okay because you can backtrack and keep going. And I want to connect with people on that level. I want them to know that I am here for anybody in the Transformers community, whether you're the biggest YouTuber for Transformers to the smallest person. I'll be here.
That's what I like about your channel. You're very real with everything with your videos.
Yeah. Well, I try to keep it fun. What's that? Say that again.
I said you make mistakes in the videos. It's like when it comes to transforming, because like a little piece, doesn't want to transform. It's all good. You're very real with it.
Okay, so my next question is this: what type of Transformers are you collecting?
I mainly try to collect figures that look very accurate to Generation 1, and then I'm also collecting Beast-Wars figures.
So you must be happy that the Walmarts and Targets have now reissued Generation 1 Transformers.
Yeah, it's very.
Like, I keep on looking at Hound every time I go into the Walmart, and I'm like, I got one, but do I need another one?
Yeah, I mainly collect from the toy stores around me because they have a lot. The toy stores around me have a lot of stock of figures that ones I want to collect.
Yeah.
It takes a while for my stores to get some new stock in, the new figures that come out and stuff, but still good selection.
And you're in the U.S., right?
Yes.
Okay, so here in Canada, it takes even longer. So,
I
like,
heard that.
I'm waiting
And
for Rise of the Beast characters. Oh, go ahead, sorry.
I said, I know, I heard Canada gets, like, delayed with their figures. Like, stuff doesn't come out right away as it does here.
So I'm waiting for my Rise of the Beast Rhinox and Nightbird Studio Series. And also another Optimus Prime. Not this one that came out. And, I thought he was Studio Series, but maybe you could tell me. This is not Studio Series, is it?
No, that's the mainline Optimus Prime.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought I got a Studio Series, so sorry for lying to everybody. It's just the mainline, I guess. But, mistakes. Okay,
No,
so yeah, I'm waiting for the 3 last characters for Studio Series, because I do have the rest. And I'm not getting the first one till October.
I see on the Studio Series Optimus. It's really a really good figure. It's just still got to come out still.
So on my travels today, I got this guy.
Oh, nice, Nemesis Prime.
And he was on sale for $9. And then I went to the counter with this guy.
Oh yeah, the Studio Series Iron Hat. Yeah,
So he was $47 Canadian. But if you notice, there's a rip in the box here, and there's also a rip in the box here. So I made a little complaint. I said, this box has been tampered with. Is there any way I can get a discount? And to my surprise, 70% off.
Wow.
So another $17 for this guy. So never hurts to ask.
Yeah, I had actually I can show it because it's right here. But I had a tampered box for this Lego Optimus here.
And what Optimus is that?
It's the Lego Optimus.
Now, see, that's what I'm looking for, and I can't find it anywhere in Canada whatsoever. So, that being said, I will get him. I'm determined.
He takes a while to build, but it's a fun adventure to build him.
Yeah, it's always fun. So, do you ever think that you are going to evolve to masterpiece scale?
I do want masterpiece figures. It's just they're quite pricey. That's the problem. Just kind of why I stay like Hasbro toys.
Yeah. So, what about third-party oversized?
Yeah, I would check those out. Like they look. No. Every fan company that like makes Transformers are like blow away Hasbro like completely.
Well, we had a show. I don't know if you watched The Children of Primus. When every Sunday I've been on for the last, I'd say about 5 weeks, because I did go on there a little bit during the con interviews that they were doing. I went on. Just 1 second. But what we do is we talk about everything Transformers on that show. It doesn't matter what it is. And our last topic was about after the con. So we caught up on that kind of stuff. But where was I getting at with this? Well, I asked you if you watched it. I know that. But I don't think you have. Have you?
I watched the last stream.
Yeah.
Because again, I think I met the guy that runs Children of Primus.
Okay.
At TFCON, he gave me a card for that channel, so I watched the last stream, and then I also seen you advertising on yours.
Yeah. I try to advertise for them quite a bit. I want them to also succeed. I just started, right? Um,
You're doing very well for just
uh,
starting.
yeah, I've been doing this for about 4 months now, and you know, things have evolved so quickly. Like, I knew nothing, and I mean nothing about editing. I knew nothing about um, lighting, camera tricks, absolutely nothing. And I've been doing this all on my phone, which a lot of people say that's on your phone, but like, editing takes time, no matter
Yes.
what it is. And even though I try to keep my videos raw, there is a significant amount of time that I spend editing, right? Like, even right now, we are doing this live. I am screen recording in the background, just in case. Like, when I do live streams, you never see the people talking to you. So I put out both videos so that you can see the text when people are speaking with you, because when you just post it after live, you never see it. So, you know, it's a good idea, since you're starting your channel, to pick up on some of the things that I've learned over the ways.
Yeah.
So here's one of the first lessons I've learned is, no matter what character you have, let's say it's Mr. Jazz here, I try to do at least 3 videos for each character now, right? One, I'll do a transformation video, but if I'm getting him brand new, I just do a short unboxing, and then I do the transformation video. And then I also do a trivia. Now, I don't know if you've seen my first attempt at stop motion transformation with the Nemesis, but that was pretty difficult, not knowing what to do. But now I know not to keep the flash on the camera. There's always rookie mistakes, but, you know, that's what we're here for, to learn how to do it well. So how many Transformers do you have in your collection?
I haven't counted in a while, but last time I counted, I bet I had about 156 figures.
Oh, that's not a bad start. It's not a bad start. Plus,
I've been collecting for 3 years, so
yeah.
yeah, it's terrible.
No, it's not that bad, because you're collecting Generation 1, right? So it's a little bit harder to get those characters, harder to find, harder to come by, especially like in box, if that's what you collect, or even loose without missing pieces. I've been there before. I've been on those toy hunts. It's pretty difficult, you know. That's why I said, do you like that they are coming back with the reissues from there, right? Because now you can start collecting whatever they put out. So, what other Transformers do you have? Like, do you have Studio Series Transformers as well?
I do have some Studio Series. I have a couple of the, like, Michael Bay figures.
And what do you think about those movies?
See, I kind of grew up with them a little bit, but I wasn't like really watching them that much. But I've watched them recently, and I mean, they're all right to me. I like the first 3, but then it is all right, and then last night it was just terrible.
So, I stick to my guns, and some people like this, some people hate this, but I let people be people. I don't like them at all.
Yeah.
And so far, even though I watched Rise of the Beast, I made myself watch it a second time. I still don't like it at all. And the reason why I don't like it is because I just started watching Beast Wars, okay, this year before I watched the movie. And I'm not even done going through it. But the references that they made in the movie towards Beast Wars didn't have an explanation. So it's kind of like, well, if you're new to this, you're watching it, you're like, well, what's that supposed to be? What's that supposed to mean? And there's no answer. So that's why I got down on it so hard, is because that's what it was like. The second part is there was too much of dialogue and not enough backstory for each character. Okay?
I always said, like, with that movie, it's just the Maximals just didn't get enough screen time. Like, Rhinox and Tugar, like, you barely see them in robot mode. Air Razor never transformed. It was mainly, if you were seeing the Maximals, it was mainly to see Primal.
And for me, Optimus Primal was more original G1 character than Optimus Prime. Like, that's the feeling I got from just his few short words in the movie. Like, he was more honorable. He was more proud. And I kind of felt that they went with, again, with Optimus Prime to murder, 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 kill, kill, kill.
Yeah, I've watched theory videos on that. It's like, they're saying that Optimus is just, like, upset that he's, like, away from Cybertron, and that's why he's just on a rampage.
Yeah, well, look how much stuff you watched G1. Look how much stuff he went through. And he's never on a rampage.
Yes, he's always very calm with how he fights. He doesn't really try to just, like, destroy you completely.
Yeah, he was a rock. You could always rely on him. That's what I love about Optimus Prime. So let's get back to a little bit of questions. What is your favorite Transformer character? Not the toys, just the character. I know it's a hard one.
It is a hard one, but I would have. It's an odd one, but I really like Trailbreaker from the original '84 cast.
Okay, yeah, he's a good character. I like Trailbreaker too. He's in my top 10. For me, it's always going to be Soundwave. It's always.
If I had to do Autobot Decepticon, Soundwave would be my favorite Decepticon.
Yeah, I just love how he's got so many minions.
Yeah, and then he gets like the.
Yeah. So, what do you have planned for your channel? Like, what ideas can you share with people right now that you've been thinking about doing for your channel that might be different from somebody else, if you have any?
I don't really have any good ideas at the moment. I'm mainly just trying to be able to just show off a figure and transform them and say my opinion, mostly. I haven't thought of ideas to go for the channel yet.
Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Do you think you are going to try to come up with something that no one else is doing? Or do you just like being able to show off your collection and share with everybody like most of us do?
I think it would make me show off my collection.
Yeah.
Because really no one that I know would really care about my collection. So it's like, it's Transformer fans that I would find on YouTube and post for them would care, because it's what y'all like.
Yeah, well, I feel the same way. I live in a city with about 500,000 people, and throughout my life, I've only found 3 people that collect, and 2 of them have sold all their collection, and the other one doesn't really even collect. So, you know, it's hard to find people. That's why I like YouTube. That's why I like meeting and talking with other people that do channels. And the reason why I like that is because, one, I don't have anyone to talk to about that kind of stuff here in my city. 2, because I get to hear opinions and thoughts of other people that may change my mind from being so stubborn about everything that I do. Like, I always stick to my guns about stuff. People tried to convince me and say other things about it. Oh, give this movie another chance, try it again. And I do. And I end up finding more things that I don't like about it. So, you know. But I want to keep doing these type of videos with people. I've even asked Spin from Children of Primus if he would like to join and do this kind of stuff as well. And he said he likes the idea and he'll think about it. It's just a timing thing. For me, this is what I'm doing full time right now, and the reason why is because I was in an accident and I cannot work anymore. But I can show off what I love with my toys, and hopefully that will get me into a paycheck where I don't have to rely on my government to help me survive. I don't want to be that type of person, and I do work hard. People may think my videos are cheesy and not professional, but I make them that way. This is on purpose. This is what I do because I want you to connect with me as a real person, not someone that you can never obtain to talk to or get advice from. And, you know, I hope that in a few months I can interview you again and your channel will be soaring and your collection will be soaring. But I've also told you if you ever need help, you know where to find me on Facebook, G1 in Freakenstein's room on Facebook. Yeah, or, you know, you can private message me. I have no problem with that. Unless you start spamming me a whole bunch of weirdo pictures, we're good. After that, I block.
I just wanted to go back on your question about the masterpiece. I do own like one masterpiece that I got at a comic convention. So I'm gonna go grab him real quick.
That's fine, yep. Go ahead. And just a quick thing to all those people viewing.
This is the masterpiece power glide.
And did you get a deal on him?
Yes, I actually got him for $25.
Really?
New inbox. Yes.
How many more are there? Because I want 10. You know, we all get deals sometimes. Like people are like, well, what? How much did you pay for that? How much did you pay for this? And you know, I like being honest and telling people. I got something right here too. Now I don't know if this is an actual like reissue of this toy, but I was told that it is original. But you never know, right? Because they told me that the original actually doesn't have. It's got the threaded paper ties on it, not the actual plastic ones from before. So, but this is what I got for $49.
Yeah, I think it's probably the reissue.
Yeah. Well, you never know.
Probably the original, but it's probably the reissue.
Because like I can't find like it's a lot of fine print back here, but see, this is saying 2013. So I don't know if that's when this guy came out or not. But that's the only date that I can find on here.
Yeah, usually if there's a date on it, it means it probably came out that year. So yeah, that's probably which is a little upsetting, but
it's fine with me because, like I said, I collect G1 as well and Masterpiece and third-party Masterpiece. I've always collected those, but like I said, I'm taking the advice from people and saying, well, just give it a shot and try. And I think that's a fair price, $50 Canadian, for this toy, especially if it's already 10 years old. So I can't wait to do the review on that.
Funny thing is, I just got my Beast Wars Megatron at TFCON.
Oh,
I got the Kingdom version.
Okay, so what TFCON are you talking about?
The Toronto one.
Oh, you went?
Yeah. I met you there. I found out about your channel and all that.
Oh, okay, okay. See, you know, I apologize that I don't remember you, but you also got to remember how many people came by. It was ridiculous. And yeah, I was kind of shocked because I had those costumes, I had my costume on, and I was, you know, asking them if they wanted to take pictures, you know, all that kind of stuff like that. And a lot of people did take pictures, but they didn't want pictures for my YouTube channel. So I didn't get as many as I'd want wanted to. I actually get more when I just go to Comic-Cons. And I thought, wow, I'm going to TFCON. I'm going to take a hell of a lot of pictures. I'm going to have to, get a memory card for my phone because I'm going to take so many pictures. But it didn't turn out that way. So it was kind of a little bit disappointing in that because, like, I spent a lot of time making those mannequins for the Transformers so that they can be held up because I couldn't find people to wear the costumes. That's originally what I like, is when they wear them, and I couldn't put up my banner because there was no room. I actually got stuck behind that door, if you remember. I didn't have much room. Yeah, but next year I'll be way more prepared for it. Hopefully, I can get smaller sizes for the t-shirts, because that was another one of my mistakes, is that I got large, extra large, and double extra large, and the majority of the people that wanted the t-shirts were like medium. So I kind of lost out on a lot of sales.
Yeah, that TFCON was the first TFCON that I've ever been to.
And how did you like the experience there in the atmosphere?
It was very cool. I felt like I was with finally, like, the people that I'm like Transformer fan.
Yeah.
So it was a really good experience for me. I like that there was people dressed up. I even got to get an autograph, and I met Paul. Or I might be messing up his name.
Yeah. I didn't get any autograph, and this is really bad because I didn't have time to even go around and get any toys until like 5 minutes to the end of the day. And I ran around like a chicken with my head cut off trying to get the toys that I need. Like, I didn't do a thorough search whatsoever because we were leaving right after that. Like, we were out, and I had to pack up all my stuff as well and go. We didn't stay for Sunday. I wanted to. Did you stay both days or just one day?
Yeah, I stayed from Friday to Sunday.
Okay, so my next question is this. Did you go to any of the panels?
I checked out the panel with one on Friday night. They were doing like it was like an auction on figures. So I was looking at that a bit. And then I also was a costume contest.
Okay, so what about on Sunday they had I'm pretty sure they had a 2-hour premiere movie that was only exclusive to the cons. Did you get to go see that?
No, I did not.
See, I that's why I wanted to stay. I was gonna actually be like, okay, even if I stay Sunday, I'm closing the booth and I'm going to see this movie. And like I said, I didn't get to stay. But next year I'll be better prepared. And I have been talking to a toy supplier, and I told them that I want to buy certain toys in bulk and get a discount for next year, and I might be able to do that. And I don't know if I got them out here, but if I do, I'll show you who I'm talking about. Man, I got too many Transformers back here. Well, you can never have too many, but...
Yeah. Until you not through.
So, it's this guy right here. It's just the 7-inch Bumblebee, Optimus Prime, but it's from a third-party company. And they claimed it was from Rise of the Beast. But if you look at my oversized and that one.
Yeah, they kind of look similar from the two movies, but Rise of the Beast definitely got like a big change on Optimus.
But you see, it's the same mold, the exact same mold. The only difference is that this red is a cherrier red than this red. That's the only difference. But, you know, it is what it is. It's still a good product in my eyes. It's very reliable and easy to transform, and it looks good in both modes. That's something that's very important to me when I get toys, is I'll buy them all, but I won't display them all if they don't look good.
Yeah, I've only bought the ones that are on display.
Now, since you're a G1 fan, what do you think about these two?
I do own the Bumblebee. I want to pick up the Origin. Yes.
Alright. For me, you have to understand that I watched this when I was a kid, and I've been waiting so long for these toys to come out. And I don't even care what anybody says. I want that Soundwave that turns into the lamppost. I don't care. I don't care.
That'd be an awesome thing.
Like, it's got to be the stupidest transformation I've ever seen for Soundwave, but you know, look,
too.
Like, look at what Michael Bay did to him. Turn him into a satellite. Like, what?
Yeah.
What? And it wasn't even it wasn't even turning him into a satellite. It was just this Cybertronian thing attaching onto a satellite. It would have been so much cooler if he just turned into a satellite on his own and started broadcasting. Didn't have to use Earth satellites, you know?
That's another thing with the Michael Bay movies. They were really dependent on, like, Earth and the human. Like, the human, they were really, like, dependent, not mainly the Transformers.
Now, I just heard something, and I want to know your opinion about this, because you didn't grow up with these cartoons, but you watched Transformers. So 2026, I believe, Transformers G.I. Joe movie. What are your thoughts on that?
I'm a little iffy about it. I don't know if I'd really want the G.I. Joe Transformers crossover. I'd want to really just see, like, a really good Transformers movie.
So let me ask you a question, and I ask a lot of people this. In the first 5 minutes of Bumblebee, would you watch a whole Transformers movie like that with no humans?
Yes, I would. Definitely.
Yeah. Good man, because I thought that was genius.
I love that. And I collected all the figures from that. I have the studio figure on the Wheeljack and Ratchet.
Yeah. I'm still working on that collection because, again, I live in Canada and it's a little bit harder. But there are third-party companies out there that have made better ones than the studio series and all that kind of stuff like that. So I'm definitely looking to get that kind of stuff in the future. Well, what else can I ask here? Oh, by the way, everybody that's watching in the future, this is my first interview. And like I said, this is tffanforever, and he is a new channel just starting. And, hopefully, like I said, we'll do another interview with you in a couple of months and see where you're at with your videos and your channel and ask you some more Transformers questions. Do you have any questions for me?
Not really.
All right.
I'm just glad to talk to you and get to be interviewed.
Yeah, well,
I don't get to talk really Transformers with anyone and be on, like, the same page or something like this, so.
Well, this is why when I seen G1 Forever on Facebook, and then it opened up a whole bunch of these open chats, I immediately created my own room. Now, I'm not the host of this room. I am not anything except for the creator of the name, which lets me have a lot of non-responsibility for everybody else in there, which it's better for me that way, that I don't have to deal with that on my plate as well. Someone else is doing that. But this is when I started saying that YouTube, in their community tab, where you can post basically pictures and do trivia or whatever you want to call it, polls, all that kind of stuff like that, that they should create a room for you just like that, where everyone that is subscribed to you can jump in at any time and basically do the same thing as the Facebook group is doing. Talk, post, whatever.
Yeah, that would definitely be a great feature for channels like that.
Yeah.
And better communication and stuff.
And not only that, but I think it would help anyone that's creating the videos where they can discuss things like, you know, oh, I like this about the video. I like that about the video. I really appreciate this, that, and oh, I didn't like this, I didn't like that, and get some feedback from the actual people that are subscribed to your channel, you know. And look at me. Today, it was a rainy day. I knew it was going to storm. I knew I was going to get wet, so I put on an old Transformers t-shirt. It is old, but it used to say, what did it say? Something about if you can't be yourself, be Megatron. So it's an old shirt, but I won't get rid of it because it's Transformers. But, you know, I just appreciate that you are starting your channel and that you are in a younger generation, that you've actually went back and watched G1. I thought that was really impressive when you told me that, because not too many people will go back and do that. Like I find the younger audiences, they want wham, bam, everything in your face, all over the place, no storyline. And even though Transformers was rushed back then, I still think it has a lot better storylines than some of the new Transformers stuff that I've seen. Like, I'm pretty sure it's called Armada, Transformers Armada. And it was just like, what the heck am I watching?
Yeah, I haven't watched, I think it's like the Energon verse. It's like Armada, then Energon, Cybertron.
Yeah. But
I haven't watched any of those. Cause they looked a little bit odd to me.
well, since you don't have any questions for me, I think we're going to end this. But before we do, I just want to tell everybody that if you do subscribe, and you should subscribe to his channel as well. His channel is tffanforever. He's got his first few videos. Go check it out. But before we go, I got to say, if you subscribe, you have a chance to win this guy. And I wanted to ask you, what do you think of this guy?
I think they look really cool. Like, that's actually really cool to be a knitted Optimus.
Yeah, and like I've been saying, this is my mom's first time doing anything like this, and I think it's great because she just looked at a piece of paper to do it, you know. And of course, we also have this guy right here that you can win.
Soundwave and Ravage.
This was my first attempt, or my mom's first attempt at doing these Transformers. And then you also have a chance to win this one, which is pretty big. He's as big as the Prime.
They're really impressive. Like, your mom did really good on this.
Yeah. And I have a great mom. She supports the channel. She supports me, which is important to have nowadays, because if anything, we need more good role models, and I'm glad that Optimus Prime has survived all this time to start off as a huge role model for everybody in the 80s and worked its way through the 90s as Optimus Primal, and then also again through the 2000s with the Michael Bay movies. Even though he was a murder death machine, he still was a good guy at heart.
My mom's really supportive too of me. Like, she's helped me get most of my figures that I've had, because she'd rather see me collecting these than being what every other team is doing and like doing something really bad.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. There's one thing that will always remain true about Transformers. No matter what you like, no matter what you do in life, no matter what religion, what culture, what color, it don't matter. We all love Transformers.
Yes, absolutely.
So, it's a good thing. That being said, I'm going to end this interview. And is there anything you'd like to say before we go?
It was really good talking to you. Thank you for doing this interview with me, Freakenstein.
You're very welcome. And like I said, in a few months, we'll do it again and see where you're at. Maybe even I'll be a little bit further. But it doesn't matter to me because I'm going to keep doing it. What's that?
I said let's hope by then you hit your goal. Maybe even more than 750.
Yeah, well, I need those watch hours. It's not like, again, I'm going to give these ones away for the 750th subscriber. If you're already subscribed, you're already entered to win. And also, if you subscribe to the Children of Primus on YouTube, you have another chance to put in an entry for one of these guys. And that being said, this is Freakenstein saying, what did I say?
No, I forgot. I don't know.
Keep playing.
Yeah, keep playing. There we go.
Freakenstein out.